Hello everyone. Like I mentioned in my last video, I have quite a bit of Woodstock recordings, so I thought I would make a video about those. So the first one that I learned about Woodstock was the original movie, and I have the movie, but this is director's cut, including 40 minutes of unreleased material. And I also have Woodstock Diaries, 3 hours of nearly all of it unreleased material, including a lot of bands that were not included in the original movie, and also interviews with the organizers and, for example, members of the Hog Farm. So definitely recommendable companion piece. And I also have the Ultimate Collector's Edition, a 4 DVD set including several hours of bonus material, a lot of live performances, documentaries, interviews. So yeah, very much recommended. Okay, let's move on to the records. And first one that I obviously had was the original Woodstock soundtrack, a triple LP double CD. This one actually being my second CD copy. I used to listen to this one a lot. Okay, then Janis Joplin at Woodstock, released in 1994, including her full set from Woodstock. And then at some point I bought Woodstock 2, in my opinion clearly inferior to the original album, but does include great material like Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young and Mountain. Okay, then like I showed in my previous video, Butterfield Blues Band live at Woodstock, double LP, great lively blues rock. Okay, this next one I just listened to prior to making this video, Joe Cocker and the Grease Band live at Woodstock. I'm not a great fan of Joe Cocker, but this one is just absolutely brilliant. The cover versions, he makes some of these songs like completely his own. Like, for example, Bob Dylan's Just Like a Woman, nothing like Bob Dylan's version. Johnny Winter, Woodstock Experience, including his first album, first to be released, second to be recorded. There was an album, what was it, Progressive Blues Experiment or something like that, that was recorded prior but released later on, and also includes his full set from Woodstock. Okay, Santana, double CD, including the original album, also including recordings from the original album sessions, which were then abandoned, and then they were later on second album sessions from which the album was born, and also the Woodstock live set. But this CD is missing actually one song, and that one song is included here on vinyl version, and the missing song is Evil Ways, one of the highlights of Woodstock. Okay, then Janis Joplin also on vinyl, and although I am a big fan of Janis Joplin, I have to say that I do struggle a bit with her full-length live albums, and same works with here. I feel that her backing bands weren't able to maintain a top-level performance throughout the whole live gig, and so there are moments where you can hear that they just the quality just like it makes a dip. So maybe that just makes live recordings even more interesting. But yeah. Very much recommendable album anyway. Okay, then Jefferson Airplane Woodstock Experience. This one includes their album Volunteers and their full set from Woodstock. And this Jefferson Airplane set is the longest set in length that I have from Woodstock. I think it was something like, was it hour and 50 or something like that. Quite a long set. And obviously, since I was not at Woodstock myself, I have tried to see performers who were at Woodstock. So from Jefferson Airplane, I have seen 3 members, Jack Cassidy, Jorma Kaukonen, and who was the third one? Nicky Hopkins. Nicky Hopkins played piano for them at Woodstock. And from the Santana, obviously, I have seen Carlos Santana. And from Joe Cocker's Grease Band, I have seen Chris Stainton, who I saw play with Eric Clapton. And from CCR, I have seen John Fogerty, and from Canned Heat, I have seen the only surviving member, drummer Fito de la Parra. Okay, also the band, double CD, including the self-titled album, several many earlier versions, alternate versions, instrumental mix, outtakes, just brilliant, and also full set from Woodstock. And then also Creedence Clearwater Revival live at Woodstock. Apparently you can't see them on the original film because John thought that their performance wasn't on a great level, but listening to this one, I disagree. I think they performed just brilliantly. Okay, then the stuff that I don't have. Sly and the Family Stone. Their set was also released as part of the Woodstock experience, but I didn't buy it because I have never been able to get into Sly and the Family Stone. But I have to say that I do regret not getting that one. I should have given it a chance. But the other one that I haven't bought was Jimi Hendrix, because the songs that I have heard from Jimi Hendrix, like for example what is included here, I think they are just awful, just horrible. I have no desire to hear Jimi Hendrix's full set from Woodstock. Okay, and then let's move on to the my most recent Woodstock purchase, and that is Back to the Garden. This is a 10 CD box set, and this includes songs from every performer at Woodstock in the correct chronological order. So this includes several that I have heard very little, like for example Quill. This one includes 5 seconds from Quill, and also Bird Summer. I have heard one song which I think was like an incomplete song. Then there are some that I have never heard anything at all, like Sweetwater. Sweetwater was a big surprise because I have their first album and it's very much like a quintessential hippie band, but their live performance here is much more of a rock band. Then those like Grateful Dead, I had heard one song. This one includes, was it 3 songs? 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 songs. Also some that I had never heard anything at all, like Keith Hartley Band, Incredible String Band, and hold on, wasn't there one more? Yeah, Blood, Sweat and Tears. With Blood, Sweat and Tears, this booklet revealed that it wasn't released because there was some kind of a recording mishap. Just like there was, I think it was last year that there was Aretha Franklin's Amazing Grace film was released last year, because originally it was left unreleased because the audio and the film was not in sync, but with modern technology they were able to fix that and get them to be in sync. Here the horn section was not audible, so with the modern technology they were able to fix that and it's audible here. And also this booklet revealed some details that some things that I already knew, and some things that I didn't know, like for example that the Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young tracks that are used here, Sea of Madness and Wooden Ships, was not recorded at Woodstock. That I knew already. The Crosby, Stills, Nash song Sweet to the Blue Eyes was recorded at Woodstock, but the Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young songs were not really recorded. Also, there's are parts like the Country Joe McDonald, I feel like I'm fixing to die rag. The audience response part was not recorded at Woodstock. And then there's been, like for example, Ravi Shankar, there was a live recording released, or rather it was titled Live at Woodstock by Ravi Shankar, but none of it was recorded at Woodstock. It was completely recorded in studio. So there's information like that that is included here. So there's photos, information, and then there's the CDs. Yeah, okay. Then I thought that I would also show the records that I have from the 1994 Woodstock Festival. And those are Red Hot Chili Peppers and Green Day. Okay, that's it for this time. Hope you like this. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Bye.